I'm gonna die so quickly.
You should have waited.
Hey, what's up guys? Now, we all know Dark Souls 3 is just one of those games that's going to have you tearing your hair out as soon as you start playing, as you'll just constantly get wrecked at one specific point over and over again. So we're going to take a look at 7 enemies that will ruin your day and how to ruin theirs, as well as how I got on. Didn't go very well. So you finally got hold of your copy of the game and can't wait to get stuck in. Obviously you'll be thinking they'll start you off nice and easy, but guess what? You'd be wrong. You come up against Index Gundyr with only the basic knowledge of the game mechanics, which you've learned from the text on the floor, and what's worse is that you've had almost no practice at all, unless you've played the previous games of course. Index isn't too difficult compared to some of the bosses later on, but will wipe you out in no time at all if you don't roll out of the way from his long-range swipes and jabs of his halberd, which will lead to plenty of shouting.
And I'm dead. I'm actually dead. I'm actually dead. I'm actually dead.
To beat him, what you'll want to do is wait for him to use his leap attack, and when he's got his halberd stuck in the ground, is beat him to a pulp.
I've been doing this for so long, my weapon is nearly broken.
Perhaps one of the most frustrating couple of hours of my entire life. Yeah, I'm not even joking, this boss is just ridiculous. For the start of the fight, you just need to try and stay underneath his butt as much as possible. Yeah, his butt. Pretty grim, not gonna lie, whether that's just by constantly rolling after him or just running. Don't even focus on dealing too much damage. Wait for the opportune moments and keep your stamina up. When phase 2 of the fight starts, this is where you start rolling around like a madman. Avoid everything by rolling out of the way and wait to attack when he does his frost breath. My words of wisdom, don't do what I did. Just be patient and attack when he's not going to madly charge at you. Oh, and if you've got an ember, 100% use it.
Yes! What? 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 Yes! Oh my god, you're finally... It's taken me nearly 2 hours. But you're dead.
If I'm being completely honest, I don't even have a clue what this thing is. Whether he's some huge Kung Fu Panda lookalike, a crazy mace-wielding monk, or some sort of cleric that just wants to donk you on the head with his book. But what I do know is that he will kill you effortlessly early on in the game. If she starts mumbling, move the hell away, as she's going to give you a hug that you just don't want. Unless you want to be a cook kebab. But anyway, try and just roll out of the way of his swarm spell and just avoid that mace, as if you get hit once, it's pretty much game over. If you don't want nightmares of a tree chasing you through your dreams at night, don't run away from this boss at the start of the fight, as it'll run at you like Gollum. Yeah, trees and running don't really go with each other, but trust me, creepy. This fight has 2 phases. The first phase is pretty simple. Avoid getting hit by the tree's feet or getting sat on, and just hit the sack. Yeah, I just said that. The second it pops, phase 2 will begin, as he will collapse the ground beneath you, and this is where it gets tricky. You'll fall down to the bottom floor where there will no longer be any additional enemies, it will just be you and a huge tree. Just stay alive and take out the sacks on his hand, leg, back and front before finishing him off by taking out his arm.
Oh, he's dead! Okay, that is like the first time of the day I've actually played today after days, absolute days last week just trying to kill this thing. Oh my god, yes! So happy!
Now, once you've beaten the curse-rotted Greatwood and made your way to Farron Keep, you'll come across the biggest pest that I've come across so far, these bug-eyed swamp frogs. Though I have to admit they are squishy and fairly easy to kill, but if you aren't on top of your game, they will literally just breathe on you and you'll die. All their attacks create a cloud which will cause your curse bar to fill up, and if it fills up, you're dead. Which happens fairly quickly, especially if there are a couple frogs around. So pay attention to where they are and roll out of the way of their attacks and you'll be fine. Ever felt like being lobbed off the tower by a giant swamp rat? Yeah, me neither, but it happened.
Are you actually serious? I was smashing the rat!
Which is why this stupid swamp rat makes it onto the list. So in the middle of the Farron Keep area, you'll find this ladder which at the top has this huge rat with a giant club, breathes rocks at you.
No! No!
And also likes to pick you up and try to eat you before throwing you off the top. So to beat him, what you'll want to do is stick to the side of his legs. Don't stay in front of him, as he'll hit you with his club, and if you're behind him, he'll just hit you in the face with his tail. But focus on dealing the most of your damage when he tries to sit on you, and he'll be dead in no time. And also give you an absolute ton of souls to spend.
Yes! Holy moly, you are down, stray demon. aka the giant mole rat.
Now it's time for the boss that has literally ruined my week. Not my day, my week. I cannot begin to tell you how frustrating this fight was. At first I thought it was easy and got really excited as I killed the first phase pretty quick. And then he revived himself and got his sword infused with fire and killed me in one hit.
Oh, the fire, the fire, the fire! No, 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 no.
So the fight has two phases. The first phase is pretty simple. Abyss Watchers will spawn a bad one that will attack you, then a good one which will attack him, and so on. So when the good one spawns, start focusing on the main Abyss Watcher, otherwise just avoid the attacks. Second phase. The Watcher's sword will now have flame attacks, which you just want to avoid. Not like I did at the start where I just got battered. I even died when he had 1 bit of health. It made me cry.
Oh no, please, please, no, please. I can't believe it. I can't actually believe it.
But I cannot begin to tell you how happy I was when I finally killed him. It's the thing with Dark Souls 3, you feel so rewarded when you finally manage to beat an area.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll. Yes! Hey, you're dead! Oh my god, Lord of Cinder has fallen. Might have just kicked the space bar when I was celebrating, so I might have just lost a bit of my celebration with my controller throw.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new and drop a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.